my channel, please subscribe and like my YouTube channel. The class is content the detail of computer port. Friends, we are starting with the question, what is port or what is computer port? A computer port or communication port is a connection point used as an interface between the computer and the peripherals like computer keyboards, mouse, printer, display unit, monitor, flash drive, speaker, etc. The computer port transmits the data from any peripheral to the computer. In general, the communication ports are available in two types, and the classification of these can be done based on the protocol used and the types for communication like serial ports as well as parallel ports. Friends, the characteristics of computer port included the following points. It is an interface between external device as well as a computer. Ports on the motherboard can be connected using an external device cable by plugging in, and the external device which are connected through via ports are the keyboard, mouse, microphone, monitor, speaker, etc. Next, we are learning about types of computer ports. Friends, there are different types of ports available in a computer network. Some of them are discussed as below. We already know that some of ports like same name this: PS2, serial port, parallel port, Ethernet port, VGA port, USB port, DVI port, HDMI port, display ports, etc. We all are learned about this type of ports in detail. At first, we learn about PS2 port. Friend, what is PS2 port? PS2 connector is developed by IBM for connecting mouse and keyboard. It was introduced with IBM's personal system 2 series of computers. Hence, the name PS2 connector is from this. PS2 connector are color coded as purple for keyboard and green for mouse. Friends, we are repeating this: purple for keyboard and green for mouse. PS2 is a 6-pin DIN connector. The pinout diagram of PS2 female connector is shown as picture. There is a 6 type of pin, and each and every pin is a special type of description work. Number 1 for data, number 2 for number of connection, number 3 for ground, number 4 for plus 5 volt, number 5 for clock, and number 6 for number of connection. Even through the pinout of both mouse and keyboard, PS2 ports are same. Computer do not recognize the device when connected to wrong port. PS2 port is now considered a legacy port as USB port has suspended it, and very few of modern motherboards included it as a legacy port. Now we are learn about serial port. Friend, what is serial port? Even through the communication in PS2 and USB is serial. Technically, the term serial port is used to refer the interface that is complement the RS-232 standard. Are two types of serial ports that are commonly found on a computer system. Number 1, DB25, and number 2, DE9. Now, what is DB25 and what is the function of DE9 or RS-232 or COM port? Friend, DB25 is a variant of D sub connector and is the original port for RS-232 serial communication. They were developed as the main port for serial connection using RS-232 protocol, but most of the applications did not require all the pin. Hence, DE9 was developed for RS-232 based serial communication, while DB25 was rarely used as a serial port and often used as a parallel printer port as replacement of centric parallel 36-pin connector. Friend, we are already learned about DB25, but in this diagram there is two type of ports, one DB25 and number 2 DE9. What is the function of DE9? DE9 is the main port for RS-232 serial communication. It is D sub connector with E cell and is often miscalled as DB9. A DE9 port is also called as a COM port and allow full duplex serial communication between the computer and its peripherals. Some of the application of DE9 port are serial interface with mouse, keyboard, modem and uninterruptible power supply, just like call as UPS and other external RS-232 compatible device. The pinout diagram of DE9 port is shown as this picture. Friend, the use of DB25 and DE9 ports are communication is in decline and are replaced by the USB or other ports. Now we are learn about next parallel ports. What is parallel ports and how it's work? Friends, parallel port is an interface between computer and peripheral device like printers with parallel communication. The Centronics ports is 36-pin port that is developed as an interface for printers and scanner, and hence a parallel port is also called as a Centronics port. Before the wide use of USB ports, parallel ports are very common in printers. The Centronics port was later replaced by DB25 port with parallel interface. Friends, now we are learn about Ethernet ports. Ethernet is used for networking. This type of port is used to unite the network cable to a PC. Once the cable is plugged into an Ethernet port, then it can lead either to a cable modem, network hub and internet gateway or DSL modem. Most of the computer built with Ethernet port. If the port is damaged, then it can be changed by integrating the adapter card, which is adjoined with main motherboard system. In these classes we are learn about 4 ports. Number 1 PS2, number 2 serial port, and serial ports, 2 types of serial ports. Number 1 DB25, DE9 or RS-232. Number 3 we are learn about parallel ports or 36-pin port, and number 4 we are learn about Ethernet port, and other port detail we are continue in our class 2. Thanks. This data is compiled by Dodon Bhattacharya. Please subscribe and like my YouTube channel. Thank you. See you in next classes.